course, let me tell you, we got a great contingent from SUNY Plattsburgh here with us. I want to welcome them tonight. Thanks for coming down, gang, all right? All right. Now, I want to start with John Lofton. John, you had something you want...
I was just sitting here pondering the sad state of liberal compassion in this country. We have one guy here who's a professor who wants to take convicted murderers and not execute them, but he wants to experiment on them. Use them like guinea pigs. Put electrodes, maybe what?
No, I kind of agree with him on that, John. I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, well,
I like to see these guys with electrodes.
Yeah, well, wait till you see who gets the bill for the experimentation. You probably won't agree. Now, the assemblyman here thinks that the way you get tough on the murderers is to put them in for life with no parole. No, the only people you get tough on are the taxpayers. That's who you're getting tough on, not the murderers.
It's cheaper to keep them life without parole.
Not if you kill them in a week. Not if you kill them in a week.
Without parole.
Evidence to suggest that.
Kill them in a week.
It's cheaper. $1.8 million for the death penalty.
$1.8 million so we can help support the ACLU. All right, let me go to the folks who count. Let me start with this young lady. Go ahead, ma'am. Come on up.
I just have something to say to this professor and the lawyer who was not man enough to stay out here.
He wasn't a lawyer. He was an elected official of Washington, D.C.
But I want to know how they would feel if somebody they loved was murdered. I feel that any murderer deserves death immediately and none of this baloney.
Professor, in 1981, Philip Monaco, New Jersey State Trooper, was blown away with a sawed-off shotgun from Thomas Manning. After a long process through a trial, at the taxpayer's expense, he's living a life of luxury in some prison now, probably going to write a book, get money for this, that, and the next thing. What about Lamonaco? He's dead. He's got a wife and a daughter with no father. Where's the justice?
Of course, the beauty is, you're right, but the beauty is with the Son of Sam law, he won't get a dime from that book.
You watch
that
Morton,
money,
you know that. He has somebody on a show not
that
that long
money
ago.
should go to the
Life
victim.
of luxury. I mean, you have this mistaken notion of what prison life is like. Try visiting a prison. Try visiting a prison and find out what it's like.
I know
a day camp.
I go to college, I study these things. Don't try to tell me these guys are on a set schedule. We're paying their way to
Where
jail.
did they teach you that? You didn't learn that at my school.
I didn't learn it.
You wouldn't learn that. You wouldn't learn that at a real college.
Right? I'd like to know where you got your facts from, buddy, huh? You tell me.
I have a question for the assemblyman. I want to know what is the popular sentiment in the black working community as far as capital punishment is concerned.
In my community, the working community of blacks in my district, which is typical of that, is about 50-50. I live there, you don't. And they are in agreement of life without parole. Life without parole.
All right, let me go this gentleman. Go ahead, sir.
They're convicted, black, white, blue, green, 24 hours, fried them.
There you go. Give him a little more than 24 hours.
He's a liberal. 24 hours, a liberal. What do you let the liberal in there for? 24 hours.
Go ahead,
My personal opinion is that they should be treated like products of waste. Just eliminate them and you would alleviate a lot of the problems.
Human garbage.
Yeah.
Human garbage is all they are.
Unless it's your child.
No. Unless it's your child who's killed and sodomized.
Unless it's your child who's charged with murder.
If my child is charged with murder and my child is a murderer, fry him!
Excuse me, sir, I have one question for the gentleman from the ACLU. Has anybody that you know or any member of your family ever been raped or beaten, sir? Why don't we get up and talk about it? Why don't we get up and talk about it? Sure. A friend of mine was raped and stabbed. You tell me this animal should be let loose?
Absolutely
For animals like Thomas Trantino?
Absolutely not. Of course they shouldn't be let loose.
Or this other guy who killed this other state trooper? We should...
Death penalty, capital punishment is not the answer.
That's always the answer, right? What's the answer?
Go ahead, sir.
Hang him.
I agree with the death penalty. For simple fact, you have people that are dealing in dope, they manufacture it, they distribute it to kids.
I give them the death penalty,
Death
too.
penalty, right away.
Yeah.
They have people that are raping little girls, little boys. Get them. Fry them. That's it.
And and something else I do is I'd take every volunteer citizen who would do it, and I'd set a corridor around every public and private school and keep those dope dealers out of there. Kill them before they get in. Go ahead.
I don't give a damn if it's a deterrent or not. I just want to make sure they're not around anymore. And another thing, just to echo what everyone else, well, a few people were saying, I'd like to see these bleeding heart liberals, if it was their mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, if they were killed, if they would be up here defending these animals.
It is exactly that reason. It is exactly that reason as a father and a husband and a
You know, you
Listen
can talk
to me.
easy now because it
Listen
never
to me.
happens.
Yes,
But when it
is for
happens,
that
let me hear you
reason.
say this.
It is for that reason.
Yeah, after you say it, when it happens.
It is for that reason that I oppose.
It hasn't happened.
It is for that reason that I oppose the death penalty. By keeping them alive, we'll learn how to prevent it. Can't you see that? Can't you see that?
We'll be back in just a minute to talk to all these. Stay where you are. We'll be back to talk to all of you right now.